Yo, and what is going on, YouTube, and welcome back for another Oathbreaker Deck Tech. Now, if you guys are enjoying the format, make sure to hit a like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you guys are interested in MagiKids, the official charity of our Oathbreaker team, make sure to check out the links in the description down below. If you're interested in any Oathbreaker t-shirts, make sure to check out the link to Teespring down below. But guys, let's jump right on into this video. Now, as promised, last week I kind of mentioned Sarkhan Unbroken in one of my videos, and I wanted to make sure to bring that deck tech to you guys. Now, one thing I'm noticing is that this, it's kind of dark on the screen. I'm not sure if that's just because it's the Mythic Edition, if it's not quite showing up. But anyways, Sarkhan Unbroken, 2 green, blue, red, comes into play with 4 loyalty in the following abilities. His +1, draw a card, then add 1 mana of any color. -2, create a 4/4 red dragon creature token with flying. And his -8, search your number of search your library for any number of dragon creature cards and put them onto the battlefield and shuffle your library. Now, his signature spell, Sarkhan's Triumph, not only for the flavor of the text, but 2 in a red, an instant, search your library for a dragon creature card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Really, what I'm wanting to use this for is really just a tutor, kind of on an end step to find a dragon that I might need to cast, just to get my dragons into play. This is really just a big beatdown deck with flying hasty dragons. Now, our other planeswalker that we're running is Sarkhan Fireblood, the mythic from Core 19. 1 red, 3 loyalty, +1, you can discard a card. If you do, draw a card. But his other +1 is add 2 mana in any combination of colors. Spend this mana only to cast dragon spells. That's what I really want him for, is the mana, just because casting dragons is really expensive. Now, to make that a little cheaper, we do have the Dragon Speaker Shaman and the Dragon Lord Servant, just to make those dragon spells, overall this would make them 3 less to cast, and that makes a huge difference when some of them cast for 6 or 7. The Rattleclaw Mystic is just a mana dork that fits the Tamir colors. Now we get kind of into our dragons. The first 2 are Varric's Bladewing and Thunderbreak Regent. Really, they just come in flying, 4/4 beaters. They have some abilities like Thunderbreak Regent. When a dragon becomes a target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, Thunderbreak Regent gives them a lightning bolt to the face. Now, the next set of creatures, Hunted Dragon. This is one that I consistently have considered taking out of the deck, just because of the trigger. When he enters the battlefield, target opponent puts 3 2/2 white knight creature tokens with first strike onto the battlefield. I don't really want to be enabling any of my opponents. I guess if anything, this is going to be someone that's playing like a control deck and really isn't playing like an attack-based style. Thundermaw, Hellkite, Glorybringer, Demanding Dragon, all kind of in the same camp. 5/5, 4/4, 5/5. You can exert the Glorybringer. They're just really good cards, really good set of dragons, just a dragon tribal theme here. Scourge, Hellkite, and Scourge of Valkis, both very, very good. Hellkite Tyrant, this was one that I really enjoy, just because I have a couple of friends that play artifact or equipment decks, and when Hellkite Tyrant comes into play, if he deals damage to a player, I get to gain control of all the artifacts that that player controls. So it seems good when I'm equipping my dragons with Sword of Feast and Famine. So it's pretty fun. Lathless, another good dragon. Scourge of the Throne. This is a really interesting dragon. It's probably the most expensive card in the deck for some reason. He has the dethrone mechanic, where whenever the Scourge of the Throne attacks a player for the first time, if it's attacking the player with the most life or tied for the most life, untap all of our attacking creatures, and after this phase we get an additional combat phase. So Scourge of the Throne, very good addition. We can just keep beating face. Intet the Dreamer, another good card in the deck. Dragon Broodmother. At the beginning of each upkeep, we're going to get a 1/1 green-red dragon creature token with Flying and Devour 2 into play. play. This is a very, very good card with another card that we have kind of later in the build. Utvara Hellkite just is going to start spitting out dragon tokens. Balefire Dragon, you know, this one doesn't need much of a introduction. Crucible of Fire, it's going to give all of our dragon creatures +3/+3. Dragon Tempest. Now this is the one. Dragon Tempest paired with Dragon Broodmother. Whenever a dragon creature enters the battlefield, it gains haste until the end of turn. And not only that, whenever a dragon enters the battlefield under our control, it deals X damage to target creature or player, where X is the number of dragons you control. So in a 4-player game, you know, we're going to get 3 other dragon tokens when we come around to our next turn, and we can deal a ton of damage through Dragon Tempest. And we can basically just eliminate a single player in one turn. Tamir Ascendancy, because we're going to give all of our creatures haste. Why not? Farseek helps a little bit with the ramp. Spitfire with the dragons is going to be just a consistent, you know, a consistent threat to deal with target creatures. Cyclonic Rift, because if we can overload a rift and bounce everything to our opponent's hands, our dragons can basically run the ship. Abrade for target artifact removal. Chaos Warp for kind of a similar vein. Urza's Incubator and Herald's Horn. You know, we're going to make those dragons cost as little as possible. The Ruby Medallion, that kind of adds to the effect. Just because these dragons cost so much to cast, we want to make sure that we can get out early enough. Fellwar Stone, Chromatic Lantern, Dragon's Horde, all kind of just artifact mana dorks, as well as the 3 signets, Izzet, Gruul, and Simic. These kind of really add just a bit of an ability to kind of fix our mana. But guys, that's going to be it for this Oathbreaker Deck Tech. If you guys are enjoying everything, make sure to like and subscribe. If you have any ideas for videos you'd like to see in the future, I know I have a couple other Oathbreaker decks that are coming. Make sure to leave a comment down below. But as always, guys, I'll catch you guys later.